Good afternoon. It's Simon at the video of the day. Just a word on LT work environment, not LT work environment, groups psychology, LT group and not LT group. Puis after, discrimination. So, I read in my medical file schizophrenia, paranoid, and disorganized. In 1989, when I started to get sick, I was not aware of intoxication and everything. So I was not understanding why in 1988 the symptoms reappeared the same way. The same as I felt yesterday or today. At the beginning, I mean, not in psychosis, the first day, 2 months before the hospitalization. So I was not understanding how it came. So you have a healthy work environment or an healthy group when people want you healthy, when they use psychology or psychiatry, individually or for group organization, to solve the problem for people to be healthy. You have to have an intent that you're fully realized as a human being healthy. If you have a boss, co-workers, a family, in a library, in a military corps, that their intent, because they are frustrated, their own setback, their own trauma, their own suffering, they are confused on their intent, puis they don't want you healthy. Alors, disorganized and paranoid, schizophrenia. My mother used to say, you go too suspicious, you're suspicious. But if you ask I will give you an example that is very helpful to help a diagnostic. I don't make diagnostic, but I can explain what I feel to my psychiatrist and can make the diagnostic better. So, if, for example, I talk to a person in organized crime, most of the time they manage, I wrote it everywhere. If I criticize, it's not because I feel superior or I'm not a socialist of living home. Like said René Lévesque about another politician, Prime Minister of the province of Quebec. So, organized crime, they manage the shit, puis they cannot get out of it, puis they do whatever they can. Bon, puis after, my point, c'est, if you ask a person in organized crime, I think, là, in a library, you targeted me, or outside when I was homeless. Oh, no. Ben non, Simon, you imagine it, you're paranoid, no, I don't drink, I don't take alcohol, but I take my medication, preventive dose. So he will right away, they are experts in maintaining a fun. But it's not only an organized crime, it can be in a not healthy workplace, a not healthy family, a not healthy group. So if you arrive to your boss, puis you see, they target me, puis they open the drawers, bing, 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 puis they start the fire, like the alarm, like it, puis là, puis one of my plans, puis là, the boss say, oh, no. How is your depression? Alors, they are not psychiatrists. But after, it's not a therapy. But after, they cannot prescribe medication. But they use psychiatry and psychology to get what they want. If they don't have the competence or the diploma, sometimes a psychologist, PhD in psychology, explain me that they have a reward job. Alors, they don't know to do it much, but they play games. They don't have the diploma, they don't have the competence. It's a phenomenon that is not healthy in workplaces. Alors, if I would have disorganized schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia, or a delirium of persecution with drug and alcohol problem, it's not the same thing as being a victim of not healthy work organization or places or group. Alors, when a person wants to have a good discernment, first, people, sometimes not by choice, they have threats or they cannot do other things, I understand. But my point is when in organized crime, in a public library, in a military corps, in a family, when people go mentally ill, they're not treated, everybody suffers, the suffering increases a lot. And it's not necessary, suffering. So it's easily avoidable. Alors, when people have their reasoning, they take better decisions. When they're competent, puis when a workplace focus on finding solution, puis the managers find solution, they don't play war. or they don't play games or attack or tricks of motivation. A good manager, là, it's not a reward, a trophy, or social status. It's just a person who solves problems after problems, day after day after day, the best you can. Puis if they're afraid to ask for help to other managers, afraid to lose their job. So if you are a person who want people healthy, you want to be healthy, you want to have a job, you want people to have a job, puis every time you discuss about problems, oh no, you paranoid, Simon, it's in your imagination, you invent it, etc. It's because you arrive in a group that is not very well organized, it's not very healthy, it's not very competent. Alors, it's better to talk directly to a psychiatrist, but when the psychiatrist doesn't know really what's going on in the workplace, he can call the employer can say whatever he wants. But my point is when you meet people who don't have an intent for you to be healthy, and it shows a lot, it's not a very good start.